Welcome to Dave's Diaries in France. Enjoy the video.
So we're stripping everything down in this little two-bed place. What you see in front of you is like a partition to the kitchen. That's stud wall that's going to be coming down. Obviously, the doors will be surplus to requirement. We'll probably use them somewhere. But here's the kitchen. I've started gutting out the kitchen. State of the electrics, ridiculous. But yeah, and I love the typical French ceiling rose. Yeah, but so yeah, we're starting to get everything ripped out, ready for the electrician to come in. I've just this is work in progress. This bath is it was concreted in. You'll not believe it. Concreted in. But we're ripping this little, it's a steel bath or iron bath, or what it is. Here's the, there you go. If you can see that, that's where the foot goes, in there. So we're ripping this out, and there's a corner bath going in with a shower above it. So yeah, several goes to the tip at the moment, but it's a slow process, and we're getting there. It's just frustrating, some of the things you have to do, paperwork wise. There you go, that's the feed to the taps. I apologise for being late on putting videos up, but it's hard work at the moment. So it is. Yeah, walls are clean-ish. Most of it's just decorating. That pipe there is a solar feed to the inverter downstairs. So yeah, we're getting there. And I guess I'll keep you posted. Hello, quick walk around. Here you go. Right. So this tape on the floor is where the new stud wall is going to go. This is going to be a bedroom with an ensuite, and the door to the ensuite is going to be there. So we have to fill this in, and then stud wall up, doorway here, just here, and the ensuite comes through this door, and then you see the tape on the floor. That is the ensuite. So where the step ladders are, that's going to be your shower. And the plumbing for the shower is going to go behind the toilet and down into there. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to put a pipe into there, and two inlets are going to be put into there. So yeah, that's going to be good. The doorway is there. Just got to knock this through. Yeah, all good. Not sure whether you've actually seen the garage yet. Here's the garage. It's quite a large garage. It's got a load of junk in the corner. Yeah. The wife's kayak. Yeah, because we're next to the main river, so that's good. Yeah. Back door. Yeah. Up the stairs. Let's go upstairs, shall we? Here we go. Up the stairs. And as you can see, nothing has changed here, not really. Pictures are still up. There we go, there's the old cooker vent. And this is where the stud walls were. So, it's marked out for a kitchen island. You can see the tape on the floor there. And over there. So kitchen island's going to go there. New floor's going to be put on. Walls are going to be skimmed. Yeah, it's going to be good. And here we go, into the bathroom. We finally got the bath out. Oh boy, that was heavy. Just me and the missus dragging it downstairs. It was crazy. So yes, we've got a plumbing issue here. So, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to dig that out and replumb. So we're at the corner bath in this unit, in this corner here. And above it, here, I've got to chase out a channel coming down here. You're going to have a shower. And with the shower, it comes with a bath mixer as well. So it'll all be plumbed in. We'll be using PEX to come out from there, going all the way to over here, and then up the wall. And it will come out here for your bath. And then you'll have a shower head up here. And then you'll have a further shower head at the top. So that'll be good. Yeah, we'll find that bath this weekend. And the sink here, yeah, that's straightforward. She wanted dual sinks, but I don't think it's big enough for dual sinks here. It's quite common in France. In the UK, people want to do their ablutions alone, pretty much. Well, men do. Well, I've always done them on my own, but in France, they like to double up. So yeah, going to have new walls and new floor, basically, in here. So that'd be good.
So as you can see, we've knocked this wall down, come all the way through. This is the downstairs of the what they call a pavilion. So yeah, we've knocked that through. There's going to be a sliding door here, and it's going to go through to a shower room, which you can quite clearly, it's marked up by the tape on the floor. There you go, tape on the floor, blah 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 blah, and where that beam is, a beam, piece of wood. So all I've got to do now is move this, because it's in my way, here especially. So it's going to be cut off here, and then I'm going to put Multicush, which is plastic pipe, fit that to it, go all the way along there, all the way along, and down here, through here. And then it'll go through. And then I can put the sliding door across, and jobs are good. And yeah, and put use this steel stuff to create another partition wall. So yeah, doorway in. So which is good. It's easier than I thought, actually. Lethal stuff to, if you don't even attempt to use this metal stuff if you're not wearing gloves, because I've learned the hard way. Trust me. So yeah, ripped this out. This was all, yeah, I don't know what to say about this. This was covered in plasterboard, uninsulated, hence condensation points and giving damp issues. So everything now has been insulated where it needs to be. Up in the roof, this is going to be insulated and plasterboarded. So we're cracking on. We have to have this down here. Can I get in? No, it's there. That should cut the water cut-off switch. Switch, nozzle, whatever you want to call it, hidden behind plasterboard. How ridiculous is that? Anyway, still waiting for the electrician to come and do his stuff. So let's go upstairs, see what I've been doing upstairs. Walls are thin by the way. Whilst modifying the bathroom, which you'll see, I've gone through the wall. So yeah, a bit of plastering I've got to do there, but you'll see as I go up the floor, upstairs. Yes, no more kitchen. So that's all this pipe work's coming out, and new pipe work, Multicush is going in underneath, and it's going to come out around where this bucket is at the moment. So, and I've got to drill through the bottom of the lower floor. There's the bath, ready to go in. Well, I say ready to go in, you haven't seen the bathroom yet. So let's go to the bathroom. Right, you can see the markings on the floor. Dead bath. No, it's not a dead bath. It's where roughly the bath is going to go. It does fit. We've measured it twice, 3 times, multiple times, but it does fit. So you can see here where I've made a mistake. Well, actually, yeah, I have made a mistake. I didn't listen to the wife. So, and corrected it. So now we've put this bath point, shower point. It's a multi-point, basically. This is a combination bath, shower point. So that's all in. Multicush is in, tested, no leaks. And this one was a mistake. So I've got to fill that in. And you can see where it's gone through. But that was my fault. That was hammer and chisel. It wasn't the tool I was using. The tool I was using was fantastic. I'll show you that in a minute. So, Multicush. As you can see, Multicush in. It's quite easy to work with when you get used to it. And then you've got your hot and then your cold, all tested and ready. So all we're going to do with this bathroom now is put these kind of bathroom boards up. They're insulated, hard, like cement boards, but they're going to go up here, and then you can tile straight onto them. So they stick to the wall, and you can tile straight onto them. So yeah, and that's the sink point. There's no point taking you around anywhere else, because there is no point. It's all ready to go.
So as you walk in the main entrance, you've seen the partition, this partition up. We've put this up, the door went in, I've told you about that, relatively easy. This wall we took down, as you can see. Still haven't moved these pipes. I've got to move these pipes over to here and go through the wall. Railing system is up, as you can see. Ready for insulation and some, I think they call it aqua board. I think it's aqua board. We'll put in a window where this vent is. It's going to be a 80 by 80 centimetres window, just a small one. And here is going to be your shower cubicle. And here we're going to put a new toilet in. I know that little thing, that vent thing, white thing on there is the wrong way up, so and it's the wrong way on, but it's there to stop the stench, if there is any. There wasn't much, so so yeah, this is we're going to have some on this wall here. We're going to have about 10, 15, possibly 20 mil of insulation because it's an exterior wall, and then insulate in here, in between here, probably sound deaden it as well. And then aquaboard it, floor to ceiling, aquaboard, this plasterboard that's impervious to water, I believe. And yeah, and in the end, we're going to put some railing system along here, same stuff we're seeing at the moment, and put a door in, and then isolate this, and then redo this downstairs kitchen, eventually. So there you are. So this I suppose you call it a palmet, was rotten. I've taken all of the rotten stuff out, cut most of it with that Parkside crappy tool, and then I've had to go at it with a hammer and chisel. So that's good wood now. The rotten stuff is out. So I can at least screw something to that. I've got to fill all this in because it needs filling in. So bear in mind this is the bathroom. So I mean this is all the crap that came out of it. It's all rotten. So yeah, I've just got to get some aquaboard up on here. Well, it's like aquaboard. It's like a board that you put on the wall that you can tile onto. So I've removed all this edging. That's got to come out. Oh, it has come out now. So all I've got to do is put that board in place, and yeah, it'll be done. Now an inspection hatch down there, which is going to be filled in. Plasterboard is over. So yeah, we're getting there slowly. Right, this is the downstairs bedroom that we're creating. Railings are up, they've been up for a while. Plasterboard on one side. Doors in, obviously. This is going to be the bathroom, so it's a hydro board all the way around. Electrician's in at the moment, well, it's not here, but the electrician's in. Shower's going to go down there. I'm going to put a screed in, and then a laminate type floor for bathrooms. This is the plasterboard we've got so far. Nothing else really to say in here, apart from yeah, it's work in progress. Now, sorry about the dark, we've got no power, well, limited power. In the downstairs kitchen, as you can see, plasterboard is up. I've put the Multicush fittings on there, ready for the upstairs. So I've got to drill all the way along, well not all the way along here, the pipes are going along here, and they're going to end up in that wall over there, just there. And then as soon as the pipes go through this wall, come through to the garage, they're going to come through the wall there, and then they're going to go up that hole, which I've just drilled through to upstairs. So that's all good. That's what I'm in the process of doing at the moment. Got the laser out. I'm going to mark the positionings, where to drill and put the brackets to hold the Multicush in place. So yeah, it's coming on. As we go upstairs, excuse the dark again. La 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 la. Right, the hole I've just drilled, holes are here. See, you can see downstairs to the garage. So one of them is for grey water, and the other one is for the water coming in to the sink. So where I'm currently stood is where the kitchen island's going to be. You can see the markings here. So there. Still haven't installed the bathroom yet. This is the electrician's gear over here. He's doing a really good job actually. He's quite thorough. He's got rid of them pendant style horrible things. Put there. We've got light. In fact, I think we've got light here. Yes, we have. We have light there. So he's cracking on. Moving to the
Bathroom, okay, ran out of sealing tape or jointing tape or whatever you want to call it. That's on order. As soon as that's all completed, bathroom has a dry fit, then the battling goes in, and then the floor goes in. And then the final thing is the bathroom. This wall needs to be skimmed, which I'm not looking forward to. Still looking for the correct plaster to do it. This is an electrical point here, which is just installed. Here's another one here. And this one down here is for the heated towel rail. We've just got to give them a nod on where it needs to be. Front bedroom. Have I got light in here? No, I haven't. It's pointless showing you in here because you can't see. Have I got any? No, there's no light in here. So that's about it at the moment. So yeah, we're cracking on. This is the old grey water outlet for the kitchen sink. That's going to be all removed and filled and stuff like that. This is for, I can't remember what this one's for, maybe the oven. This one here, I believe it's for the fridge. I can't remember what that's for. Oh, who knows? That's for the cooker down here. Plug sockets, yeah. Plug sockets here. VMC here. That's just got to be smoothed out, obviously. And another light switch there. So what has he done over here? I'm still learning. Okay, you've got some sockets down there, light switch there. You've got radiator connection here. Can you see that? Yes, you can. And you have the TV points and sockets and etc. and the Cat 5 as well. The whole house has been Cat 5 fibred, so it's going to be pretty much future proofed. But what we have to do is what it's done so far is blow my mind. I'll just show you the spaghetti junction, which he's got to put into a box. So there you go. How crazy is that? And I've got limited power via this here. That's just for me for drilling and stuff like that, and the lights upstairs. But this is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. And all the appliances have to be wired individually and fused at the fuse board. So I guess it could be a good thing. I don't know. I think it's easier than the UK, but it's more work, and that's why they command a lot of money. So there we go. Right, you come into the front door as per normal, and you probably notice there's a wall up here. That's been put in. There's a point down here for the radiator. Yeah, there it is. And then you've got another electric point down here. And then this is going to be our downstairs bedroom ensuite, so to speak. Okay, the ceiling hasn't been fully done yet, but we've got a few issues that we need to deal with for the exterior before we do that. So all the boards are up in here. Radiators on. Well, I say it's on, it's attached to the wall. So we've still got some stuff to do in here. And here is the bathroom for this room. So toilet outlet. That's the toilet inlet. And then up here we've got the shower point. There's obviously a big shower going in here. So that's all been put in. And then all this is, I think it's called hydro board. And then you've got an expel air, which is I'm going to be fitting that soon when it's dry outside. We've had nothing but rain lately. So yeah, we've got, I think here, down here, where am I looking? Have I got it? There we go. Radiator point there. Then we've got a sink point there, an outlet, and then we've got obviously electric point there, and a light point there. So yeah, this is downstairs. Into the downstairs kitchen. Okay, it's a tip. I know, it's a tip. So obviously that's the outside of the bathroom, downstairs bathroom. And then we've got, it's all boarded here. So yeah, all my tools. And yeah, that's going to be blocked off. There's going to be a door here to access. We're going to leave that as is, like a little cellar type of thing. Nothing to show you in the garage. Oh yes, there is, maybe. In the garage, we have nice bright lights. This on the floor is our kitchen worktops, some of our kitchen worktops. Obviously we've had electrics put in here, well, updated electrics. And here's I haven't finished this, by the way. This is a mock-up. This is the grey water from the upstairs kitchen, which I've mocked up here and there. It goes straight up there. So yeah, that's it in the garage. Right, let's carry on upstairs. So, upstairs. Right, you come upstairs and you come to the kitchen diner type of thing. At the moment, I'm just filling and sanding, wall preparation basically. I've got to get rid of that expel air for the previous cooker that was there. Up the top, that's going to be replaced. That's a VMC cover, so I've got to replace that cover. So, yeah, where the walls were, I've managed to find some kind of, well, it's good, it's like some type of plaster that I've filled in here, so I'm just smoothing down, and if I need to skim it, I will. And here is where the sink's going to be. There's the outlet there, and obviously we've got electric outlets here. So if you remember, you might be able to see it where the previous wall was. That goes all the way up here and up to there. So yeah. So there's more worktops down here. So it's all focused on this room at the moment. We have to get this room done to start doing the walls and then putting the floor down and then putting the kitchen in. In here, right, still, okay, bathroom, still waiting for bits. The wall, I'm not happy with the wall, but I might have to re-skim it. I'm just not happy with it. This stuff here feels sticky, I don't like it. I put this before, it's just like butter, so I'm going to have to go over that. So yeah, we're still waiting on stuff, supply issues. So this is the bathroom. It's, you know, it shouldn't take long to do once we've got the kit in. In the front bedroom, shutters are closed, so that's why it's dark. We're using this as a storage dump at the moment, the front bedroom. So we've got all of our, this is our kitchen units. This is nearly the entirety of the kitchen actually. Nothing really has gone on in here. Not really. Back bedroom, again, storage dump. That's our floor for the kitchen and the living room. So various radiators lying around here. So yeah, it's just takes time. Takes a lot of time and motivation. Sometimes I don't have the motivation, but that's a normal thing. I hope it's a normal thing. So yeah, and that's where we are at the moment. Right, this is what I'm doing at the moment. So I've connected the cold feed, Multicush, and put it in this conduit, and it's going upstairs to feed the kitchen, which is, I'll show you because the garage is below it, and it comes through here and it goes straight up that hole. So I've got another length to fit, which is there. I'm hoping I've got enough, because it's either that or I'll go and buy another 25 metres, and it just seems silly. I just hope I've got enough. I think I may have. So, and that's what I've got to do today. I would film it, but I've left, this is on my phone, so I've left my camera back. So there you go. I'll catch you later. Bye. Hello everyone, just an update. I've now fitted the Multicush for the upstairs kitchen. So you have obviously I've colour coded them, hot and cold, and I've boxed it all in, so it goes all the way along there, through the wall, and then go through to the garage, and then it comes through there, and then goes straight up there. And then all I've got to do is refit, or
I'll refit, well, I won't say refit, I'll dry fit the grey waste for the kitchen, and then that's the plumbing done, ready for fitting the kitchen. Okay, catch you later, bye. So, here we go. So I've put a plasterboard up here today, insulated behind it and everything like that, and let's stand back, because you might not be able to see it. And I've started to dot and dab to cover all the screw points. I've also done the dot and dabbing in here. I've started the taping over there. You can probably tell there. Yeah, that one there. Just because I'm not very good at it. So it's trial and error, but that's the best I've done so far. Yeah, that's definitely the best I've done so far. My problem is I've got to look up how to do the corners because we've got a slight gap there. I might need to fill that first. Got the insulation to put up here before the plasterboard goes up. So yeah, it's coming on. This is the guest room downstairs of the house. The bathroom is all plasterboarded. I've just got to put the strips in and then insulate the top and then put the plasterboard in the top and then connect the shower up. Well, shower up. It says shower. We've got to waterproof it first. Mind you, this is aquaboard, so it's just I think you can get some PVA that can do the waterproofing. But yeah, cracking on. And I've started previously. I did some dotting and dabbing, and I've started to sand here. This is the entrance hall. We need a new door. This door is absolutely rubbish. It's rubbish. It's not secure, in my opinion. But we're cracking on. And as we move into here, this is the downstairs kitchen. You can see my first attempt here. It's rubbish. It might sand out okay, but it's absolutely rubbish. So I've just got to sand this. And I've got to put some tape in the corner here. Sand that down. And I've got to block this off and put a door in. That's easy enough because I've done it before. Yeah, we're cracking on. Now I've finished with the Jeep for the time being. It's down to this place. It's all been rewired. As you can see, this here is for the broadband. That's for when the new occupants decide to get broadband. There's broadband Ethernet in every room, which the whole house has been done electric wise. It's not cheap, trust me, it's not cheap. But yeah, we're cracking on. So, I'll catch you later. So, you can see I've been doing some stunt sanding because of the floor. I've still got to pull some screws out, such as here and there. I pulled the coating down because it was unsightly and it's in that bag there. So as soon as I've got the sanding, smoothed everything out in here, which I'm going to have to re-skim. I know I'm going to have to re-skim because the wall is such a mess. So, and even when I've sanded it, it's not good, so it has to be re-skimmed.
And that's going to take a while, because I'm no plasterer. And then as soon as everything's painted in here, that's when the floor goes down, and the floor is going to be fantastic. So it's a good project, but it's hard work.
So as you can probably tell, it's dusty, and I don't want to wreck a expensive camera. So this is why I'm not filming up here, because this dust is very fine. It gets everywhere. So this is just a short snippet. All I've got to do is finish this wall along here, and then around the window there, and around the window there. And then that's it for sanding machine-wise. Then it's a skim, which I do by hand, and it's a very light skim. And then it's a sand by hand, and I mean a very light sand. And then we seal it, just with emulsion, just so the paint can soak in, give it a good seal, and then put your final coat over the top of that. And that's where we are at the moment. So, I'm sorry for the lack of content, but that's where we are. So, I'll catch you later.
Doing crazy dreaming.
join me again. I've now done that wall there and above there. I'm not very good at it, but the whole idea is to fill all the imperfections in and then resand everything. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I've done part of this wall here, as you can probably tell. If I go back a bit more. Yeah. So, but I've run out of product, so I'm going to have to go and get some. I didn't film it because it's going to be time-lapse anyway, and you're going to be bored, and I'm no good at it. I rely on the sanding to save my life. I've started sanding that wall, but it's still not dry enough for me to sand, so I've got to stop doing that. Well, I've done as much as I can today. I've got to get some more product, but as you can see, I've completed this wall, that wall, and you can see, can you see? Have a look. Yeah, I've got it to where the steps is, basically. Because I'm running low on my product and I have to get some more. And then I've just got to do all of that. Oh, keep on going, and all the way around. So it should take me, if I go at it and my wrist doesn't give me any jip, should be done by the, fingers crossed, by the end of the week. And then I let it dry, and then I sand it back, smooth, and then it's time for paint. Oh, and I've done that up there, that rose joint there. Okay, that will have to be sanded back, or I might have to give it a little bit extra. I've still got this one over here to do, that one. Yeah, that one's just a light skin. The other one was quite deep. But yeah, and then we'll be painting afterwards. And then as soon as we've painted, I can start putting the floor down. How cool is that? Can't wait to get the floor down. The floor down is a milestone. Actually, no, the milestone is to get the bath in there. The bath. I've got to smooth this, I've got to do this wall as well. It's a mess. I don't know whether you can see up close. It's just a mess. An absolute mess. Yeah, it has to, yeah, I'll rephrase. Rephrase? No, that's not what I wanted to say. I will say, as soon as this is done, this major room in here is done, then I move on to the bathroom, skim that. And then, as soon as that's done, it's paint. The hallway leading to the lavatory is all done, that's all prepped. Just that bit on the ceiling up there that I've got to sort out, and along there. And the rest is just skim. So, yeah, we are cracking on. Welcome back. Made a schoolboy error, didn't I? This wall. I finished it here yesterday. Here. And I carried on up until, well, you can see where I carried on to. But, problem. I washed all the walls, apart from this socket, can you see that socket there? Onwards. And it's got dust on it, hence it's not sticking very well. So, learn by my mistakes. Wash your walls before skimming, or make sure they're dust free anyway. You don't have to wash them, just make sure they're dust free. What an idiot! God. So I've used another tub of product. I think Brico are having a laugh though. They make the big tubs, the 10 kilogram tubs of my product, so you can't get to them, i.e. they're on the top shelf. And 9 times out of 10 there's no one around. Well, in the one in Laval anyway. So they make you buy the smaller ones, which cost more, and it drives me around the bend. So this weekend, I'm going to take the missus with me, and they can have both barrels from her, because she can be quite feisty. And I'll get a big tub. So, what I've done today, I've nearly finished this wall, nearly. I've got the rest of this to do. I started sanding that wall there, it's coming up quite nice actually. That one there, and it's coming up nice. Really nice. Better, way better than it was before. If I could get some finished plaster, UK finished plaster, and mix it here, it would be way cheaper. And probably easier, because this stuff I'm using goes off very quick. You've got to be quick. And I'm not that quick. So, yeah. So that's where we are. So, this will be a short one today. Give me a like, subscribe. Have a laugh at me, at my expense. I don't mind. It's a bit of fun at the end of the day. And put a comment in. And yeah, I think that's it for the time being. These walls, all sanded, come up really nice. I'm quite impressed with it. Okay, it was a pain in the backside to do, but at the end of the day, the result is really good, and I'm impressed with it. I've just got to sand that area up there. I've got to do the ceiling. I don't know whether you can see there, because there was a wall here, and a wall there. So I've got to do them. And the only wall I have to do now is this one here, all the way to the corner over there. I've done some of that today, but the thing is, because it's warm, the product is drying very quickly, so I have to do it in stages. Don't have to do the bottom, I only have to do where the work surface is going to be. So this is going to be the kitchen area, and we're going to have, where this bath is, we are going to have an island, and hence the Multicush for the hot and cold water and the waste, and electric 0.4. Oh yeah, pop-up sockets that are going into the worktop. And I've taken the vent away from there because it was disgusting. It was full of grease and everything. This is another vent. That was supposed to be for the hob extractor. And the pipe is over there. But I have to cap it from the top because that goes right up to the roof. So I have to cap it, and I haven't got a cap. This one is just a grill. I'll show you the grill. It's disgusting. I don't even want to touch it. Can you see it? Yeah, it's disgusting. So that's part of the VMC, which is like air circulation unit, which is in the loft. I've been up into the loft, as you can probably tell there. Been up to the loft to establish what I need to cap it. And all it is an 80mm plastic pipe cover. That's all it is. And some plumber's paste, stick that on, job done. And then I can put a bit of plasterboard in there and then skim over the top. So I've skimmed this wall. Parts of 2/3 of this wall are done. So it's just that wall finally to do. And then it's paint. We can't paint until that's been put in. Yeah, I can tidy that up afterwards. One-handed's not good when you're balancing. Okay, that's the pipe off. Yeah, as expected. Lousy job. Right, let's try and tidy this up. Almost there. That'll do me. Cap. Yeah, too big. I knew it was. As you can see, too big. So it's a quick trip to Brico, get the 80mm, because that's exactly what it is, 80mm. And I'll take that cutting with me. Right, let's do that then. Right, that's Brico done. What a pain in the backside that is. Right, let's get on upstairs and fit it. Let's put a rubber glove on. Because I don't want to get any of that stuff on my hand. It's the plumber's stuff. Right. Lights. Okay, it's this stuff that you glue on it. Okay, let's get up there first. La 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 la. Oh yeah, I'm too old for this shit. Right. Let's just see if it fits. It better do. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Right. Let's bring the torch up. This stuff sets really quickly, so you've got to be so quick. He says. Okay, slide on. And a bit around the top as well. Cap on. Oh, I've lost light. Got to recharge my battery. Oh. Oh. That's on there. And that will smooth down. That works well, right? Right, that's it. That's it. It's in. Oh, can I reach it? Yes. Break, that's it. That's perfect. Job done. All I have to do is fill around the end, then skim it, then you wouldn't even know it's there. Job's a good one. Well, there you go.
That's in place now. I've got to let that set, sand it down, and then a light skim over the top. And then I've got to complete the top of this area here. This has been skimmed. Okay, this is so easy to sand out. That's what it's there for, but it's not dry yet, as you can see up there. But, it's Monday today, Tuesday I'm gardening, Wednesday it's going to be raining, so I'm going to be here. So, Wednesday, top of this, then start this wall, and then carry on over here, and then that should be done. I still have to do where the old coving was, and I've still got to do this. But as you can see, it's a bomb site. But Rome wasn't built in a day.
Gloves. If you like these sorts of videos, give me a like, subscribe,